Did you see that they recently saved a sailor with his dog after months of being stranded? I'll take a peek. Stranded Australian sailor and dog rescued following months, surviving on raw fish and rainwater. Wow. Tim Shattuck and pet Bella were found floating in the Pacific Ocean after his catamaran was damaged in a storm. Sydney man, 51, and his dog have been rescued after being stranded at sea for months, surviving on a diet of raw fish and rainwater. That is hardcore. Man was out here playing Raft IRL. Parasites? I guess it depends on what raw fish, right? Because apparently you can eat tuna raw, like straight up. Which I had no fucking clue about. Unless I was getting lied to, like someone was trying to poison me. But I have heard from multiple people now that you can just eat tuna straight up. Like, it doesn't even need to be, like, cured or prepared properly. You can just straight up eat raw tuna, apparently. That's what sushi is? Yeah, but sushi still is prepared. So there's still care given to the raw food. Whereas with tuna, you can just fucking dig in primal caveman Neanderthal style. Tuna are giant, though. Yeah, he'd have a hard time wrestling a tuna. Plus, he actually doesn't even look like he's, like, super skinny or anything. He's not atrophied. But shit, he might have, like, put on some muscle or something. Like, he might have been eating good. Unless this is just, like, a really deceptive picture. They'd been floating in the Pacific Ocean for 2 months and a storm damaged the catamaran electronics and the communication system just weeks after they had set off. He was attempting to reach French Polynesia more than 5,000 kilometers away when his boat was damaged. The pair were rescued after a helicopter conducting surveillance for a Mexican fishing trawler found them on the 12th of July. Oh my god, he was operating a tuna boat. The Maria Delia. He was probably surviving off tuna, raw tuna. He survived for 2 months by eating raw fish, drinking rainwater, and hiding from the sun under a canopy in a small vessel. Footage of Shattuck after his rescue was obtained by 9 News, showed him explaining that despite his ordeal, he was in good health. I've just got fishing gear, survival gear. I've been through a very difficult ordeal at sea, and I'm just needing rest and good food because I've been alone at sea for a long time. I've not had enough food for a long time. I have very good medicine. I'm being looked after well. This guy sounds awesome. That's the boat that saved him. Oh, you're right. Rescued the castaway. I missed rescued. I just saw the tuna boat Maria Delia was the castaway, and I was like, oh, that's his boat. I see. No, that makes a lot more sense then. What about the dog? Dog's apparently fine. I mean, that'd be my guess. God, surviving off rainwater sounds fucking awful, though. Well, and raw fish, obviously, but like the rainwater sounds miserable. Doesn't drinking your own piss dehydrate you faster? I don't know. Everything Bear Grylls used to preach is a bunch of baloney because he was a fraud. Man was not a real survivalist. Fucking stayed in hotels and shit. These are the bits Tyrick and the resub Forox. What's your take on the insurance market starting to collapse in the state of Florida? I haven't been keeping up with it too much, so I don't have like a real take on it. What is this fucking life hack? If you have a tube, you can put seawater into your urethra, hydrating you without most of the bad consequences. What are you talking? What are you fucking? There's no way. That wouldn't make any sense. How would you be able to hydrate yourself through your urethra? It would never get where it needs to go. There's no shot. I mean, I guess if you, like, fucking hosed it in there, maybe. But even that, I don't think. Look it up. Yes, it does. No way. I'm looking up seawater urethra hydration. Let's see if there's anything here about that. So far, it's only about like why you can't drink seawater and how it's impossible for humans to drink seawater and get hydrated from it. All right, let's just try salt water. I don't see anything about fucking tubing salt water into your cock hole for hydration in desperate times. What do I look up for this? What's the process called? Reverse osmosis water. Reverse pissing. Yeah, all of those sound very real. What I will look up, though, out of curiosity, is if there's anything at all that you can do to salt water to drink it without having an actual system for it. Because you can through, like, certain systems, but you're not going to have that in a dire situation. Let's see. Oh, here's something. How to use a plastic bottle to make seawater drinkable. Let's see if this is bullshit. Cut the bottom of a large plastic water bottle and the top of a standard soda can. Roll the bottom of the plastic bottle up to make an inner gutter. Fill the soda can with seawater. Set the plastic water bottle over it. Place the contraption in the sun to encourage evaporation. Fill up nearly to the top. Take a drink. Repeat. Does that work? Does that desalinate it? And just basic distillation. Would it work though? It's not like easy to do that. You still need equipment for it, right? Like, I mean, I guess. How long would this take? This would have to take like an extremely long time, I would think. Let's see, distillation without tools. Oh, it looks like some people actually do this for fun. I thought it'd be much harder. New video idea? Absolutely not. I'm not gonna try any of these survival techniques. I would be very bad at it. I wouldn't be able to do it. Thanks to tier 1 ATSM. Have you seen those straws that let you drink poo water safely? I'll look up poop straws, I guess. Party till you're pooped paper straw. This is like a gag gift. What's it called? It's called LifeStraw. Water filters and water purifiers from LifeStraw. Can you drink all water with LifeStraw? For the ones who love a trip to the great outdoors, one of the common concerns is having a supply of clean water to drink, although many experienced campers and hikers will be familiar with LifeStraw, which lets you safely drink from any water source, even not so clean ones. Really? I've never even heard of this. It's just a portable filter. There's no way it's going to filter out all the microplastics. No shot, right? Something like this? No way. Pretty sure Bill Gates drank poopy from this. That's got to be a crazy fucking filter. Good video idea, to be honest. What, just drinking piss and poop from a toilet bowl? That'd be very fun, yeah. Well, I imagine you still have to clean the filter after use, right? There's no way you can just use this infinitely without ever cleaning that filter, because eventually it'd get, like, full of all the shit. So how do you clean it in a survival situation? What do you do? Oh, you just replace it? It'd still be pretty tough in a survival situation, but definitely better than nothing. Tactical reloading of your LifeStraw so you can continue to drink the seawater. There are so many YouTube videos about this, I'm surprised you haven't seen it. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen this. At least it's not ringing any bells. I feel like I would have remembered someone drinking poop. You cannot drink seawater even with the tube. A LifeStraw is basically a hollow fiber UF filter in a tube. A UF filter has generally a pore size of about 0.1 micrometers, which makes it perfectly fine to filter all kinds of bacteria and pathogens. Unfortunately, it has no effect whatsoever on dissolved solids, which are what makes seawater undrinkable. Let's see. Oh, you're right. Yeah. No, the LifeStraw does not remove... Yeah. Oh, you're right. You cannot use it for seawater. Badlands did. Unlucky. It did nothing for him. Yeah, it even says, like, on the website here, the minerals in the salt water are just simply too small to be filtered. And apparently the same goes for urine. So I couldn't even drink my own pee-pee. I'd still just be drinking straight up piss. You guys are trying to bait me into just drinking piss again. Still really cool, though. Seems like a very handy tool. Crazy how we can drink alcohol but not seawater. Well, you can't live off alcohol, though. You dehydrate probably just as quick with alcohol as you would seawater. Well, probably not. You'd probably dehydrate faster with seawater. But still, you couldn't. You can drink beer every day. That's how our ancestors lived. It was safer than water. I don't think we lived off beer, like, exclusively. Beer, though, maybe. Beer you might be able to get away with, like, a long time. Like, if you had nothing else to drink, you could probably live off beer for quite a while. I guess I was more thinking, like, liquor. Rum was used by pirates because it kept better. I don't think pirates only drank rum, though. They'd still set out to sea with other things besides rum, food and water and shit. I'll look it up. But that wouldn't work. You dehydrated. Yeah. 100%. They did make grog, though, occasionally. Where apparently they called it rum grog, which was a mixture of watered down rum and I guess literally anything else that's a liquid. So that's kind of cool.